Welcome to another episode of Road to 30 podcast. Isaac here.
Tony here.
Hello, everybody. Hi, guys. So as you guys could hear from some of our guests, today is our all girls episode. Welcome to episode 184 of the Road to 30 podcast. Dolly actually here. Okay, ladies, just say your names.
Hi, my name is Fatima Luashon.
Hi, my name is Tony.
Hi, my name is Blessing.
Yes, so thank you guys for coming. We're really excited about this because this is Women's Month. Yeah, and we've been wanting to do something like this for a while. The men had theirs last year. We weren't able to do ours last year for all kinds of reasons. So I'm glad that we're finally able to do it at what I think is an appropriate time. So you guys are going to just help me, all you ladies here. I was saying it before we started that my co-host Isaac, who is behind the scenes, has a gift. He is great at interviews. I am not very great at interviews. I think I can do discussion, kind of. So you guys should please just help me. We're all going to work on this together. We're all going to converse and just talk about like everything that has to do with being a woman. So I want you guys to introduce yourselves, first of all. You guys have said your names, but I want you guys to say, how you guys are doing, right? So we'll go like this. We'll start from Fatima down to Blessing. So we'll be going like that. So you guys just tell us, like, how are you doing? How is this week? Especially with the election results and everything.
So I've been fine. I think the day of election, I cried a little. Then I was just like, I just reminded myself that everything's working out for my good. So I ended up taking myself out. I went to do my hair. I put on like this really nice wig. It didn't really last because I like my hair the way I've maintained it. So did my hair, saw friends. It was nice. So I think right now I'm at a place of trust.
Yeah.
So yes.
That's good. That's good. Before we move to the next person, I want to ask a vital question, I think. Are you happy in this very moment? Do you feel like you're happy?
Yes, I'm content.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's really good. I like that. Okay, Tony, how about you? How are you doing?
I'm very well. The past week was good. I decided not to spend elections alone, so I went to my friends and my family. How do I put this? I was very optimistic, right? But when I heard about everything, fighting, destroying things, I was just like, okay, they're about to rig this election again. And I dare say they did.
Yeah.
But after the elections, I was just like, okay, maybe there's a little bit of hope somewhere. Yeah, I'm good. And business has started, so
okay,
I'm good.
And are you happy are you happy in this present moment?
Yes.
That's good. I have to hear this.
Actually, I am.
Blessing. How far are you? How about you?
My week started with God, I beg. And ended with, okay, a new Nigeria is possible. And I rested well this week. I mean, I think someone tweeted after election, we need like 1 week break. I actually had a 1 week break, and I did not know I needed it because this last week has been refreshing for me.
That's good. That's good. So are you happy? Yeah, I love that. Everybody's happy. That's a good thing. Okay,
Are you happy?
Well, yes, I will say that I am happy in the sense that I am content. So, I am of the opinion that I think happiness is like someone made a reference like this to me a while ago, but it's very accurate. Like happiness is like taking a shit. Like it's a feeling that comes, it goes. And the same thing with like a lot of things. Same way you can feel sad, it comes, it goes. But being content is, I think, that stage of happiness that people always talk about. Like, oh, are you happy? It's just like, so I feel content and I feel grateful. This week was very draining. I think for us to be, first of all, I love that we have been so invested in the politics, the everything, because it is so necessary. It's almost like, I think NSAS woke something up.
Yeah.
In fact, that's why around NSAS time, I was like feeling very happy and very confident. I was like, the hope that I thought was dead, like it came alive. And I know that when things happen and we had to stop protesting, some people were saying, they've dashed our hope. But I said,
no.
This is not something that has happened like this in this way. So I feel very hopeful. And I even felt like God saying that light has come, and I took that and I held on to it. And I've been holding on to it for the last few years. So even this election, of course, let me even tell you guys how I found out. I woke up in the morning on, what did they announce it? Was it Tuesday or something?
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Was it
Let's just say Wednesday morning.
Okay, Wednesday. Mm-hmm.
Like
I woke up Wednesday morning. I was just, maybe I woke up around like 7:07. I was just like trying to like, get on with some things. In my mind, I was like thinking to myself, this election, was still on my mind. Then I was about to do my prayers. Then somebody sent me like a video, like a prophecy type video, something to do, but I didn't pay attention to it at that time. But as I was about to sit down, something was just like, let me go and check. So I Googled President 2023. I just saw the first thing I did was I laughed. Like, I laughed so hard. And I was just like, nah, this is crazy. Then I sat down and I was still laughing, trying to get into my prayers. Like, then before I knew it, I started crying. Like, I sobbed that morning. I was feeling like so, I think the thing that was hitting me the most was I've been having so much faith, like so much belief that it was going to be. And I was like, my hopes and my faith been dashed. Is it like, what's going on? So I prayed and I was talking to different people. And then, I don't know, I think I watched that video. And, my sister was just telling me, she was just like, you just have to have faith. You cannot allow this to, weigh you down. And, I as I watched it, I suddenly started feeling like, no, everything is going to be okay. Like, this is not, things have changed. New Nigeria is still happening.
Yeah.
So I feel very good about that. And I continue to feel grateful, thankful for all of that. So yeah, that's how my week went. And I took a day off that day of election, because I can't come and kill myself.
True.
I couldn't even focus on nothing. So what's the point? I just had to go and buy for myself something really nice to eat, because food
was important.
So yes, that was how I spent it. So that's good to hear from you guys. So before we go any further, Blessing, since you're representing Isaac today. Isaac had an AP for us. So what's that?
Okay. Isaac said his friend went to the hospital this week and found out that she had PCOS. So his advice to us is take your health seriously and do necessary tests and make sure you're okay. Yes,
very, very important. Before we started, we're having a conversation, and I think Isaac said something about having a pap smear. And everybody in the room was saying, oh, have you all had pap smears? And I think Tony was the only one that said she had a pap smear.
Yeah.
And, I don't know, I think that is so important. Like, health. We need to start taking our health, like, very, very seriously. Why would you say, Tony, why did you, because you're the one that said you had it, why did you even think, like, to even do it?
Honestly, when I turned 30, I was like, it just came to me like, okay, let me just do it. Because I've been watching videos about people doing it. I was like, okay, let me do it now. I feel like I might be ready for, reproduction and all. I just wanted to be sure that I was okay. I did hormonal tests and that's why I did it.
That's good. That's really, really good. Why didn't you do it? Like, why haven't you done it before, Sheon?
So I feel like I have a weird relationship with my sexuality, like being a woman, because I grew up in a boarding system, like, for the majority of my life, from primary school down. I had to
you went to like boarding school in like primary school
too. Yeah. So I had to figure out everything by myself.
Was this in Bills?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I had to figure out everything by myself. So even like when it came to me having my menstruation, I figured it out on my own. Yes. So nobody has really educated me on, because I had to Google like pap smear, like, to be honest, when I sat here. Because truth is, nobody really Okay. It's
I
not really
understand.
things that.
Yeah. How about you, Blessing? How come you never had one before?
I think like this is like the first time I'm hearing about it.
Wow.
Yeah.